In this video, we will continue to talk about inserting elements and objects, importing 3D models inside LUMION, and then how to manage them with different tools and different commands that will be really helpful to speed up and optimize your work. Now, in this video, I'm going to use this scene here, which is in the Files menu, and in the Create New, you can choose this one here, which is Mountain Range. And I want to choose this one. I will show you why. So let's go back to the scene by clicking on Build. And I want to get closer to the mountains right there. So I'm gonna hold the Shift and the spacebar and W to speed up and get real close here. Okay. Now let's start again to bring in some elements, some objects from the libraries, and also later on we will see some imported models and we will see what else we can do. So let's start here with the outdoor. So I'm gonna click here, double click, and I'm going to go to buildings and select a skyscraper. So I select this one here and I want to place this basically on the ground. Now this is what LUMION does. There you go. So if I click there, the object will be on the ground, and if I select it again, now I will open up this additional toolbar, and this is where we are going to test some of these tools. So the first one we're going to see here is place on landscape. Now when you use this one here, this is going to be, the object's going to be placed horizontally onto the surface. So if I move this up, for example with the move up tool, click and drag like that, and click on place on landscape, that's going to bring it back to the ground. Now what happens if I change not the height position, but if I move the object to these mountains, to these hills, you can see that it's gonna keep it horizontal. And again, if I click to place it, it's gonna be straight and horizontal, or vertical in this case, but I'm talking about the ground floor and the pavement, those are gonna be horizontal. Now if I click this one here, conform to landscape, this is gonna change things a little bit. This is now not perfectly placed horizontally, but it gets the normal from the face where it's positioned. So it's gonna be a little bit inclined. So this is an additional option that you can use with any elements if you want to make it not perfectly straight and vertical, but if you want to incline a little bit and have a more natural look when it's placed on something like that, on a slope. Okay, let's delete this right now. And I want to start with trees. So let's go to nature, double click, and let's start with the first tree here. Now when you place one object right there, let's change the proxy visualization to off, so it's gonna show all the trees. Okay, so when you place an object, this is how it's gonna look like. You can continue to place objects and you can see it changes automatically the sides and the rotation so that they don't look all the same. Now another thing you can do is hold the control key when you place, and this is gonna create like a group of trees but in a randomized fashion. So you can insert a lot of trees by using control and continuing to click around like that. Okay, then you have other options. Now let's move a little bit out and let's select one of these objects. So if I select one tree here and I use this panel, I can see I have many different commands that I can use, many different functions. So first one here is a replace selection. Replace selection is gonna make me replace that single entity right there. So if I move into another section, let's say I want a palm instead of a tree, there you go. So I have replaced that one. Now if I want to replace more than one, well, first of all I need to accept or decline this action, so I will say OK to replace just one. Now if I want to replace more than one, I can select by holding the control key and clicking on more trees, or I can hold the control, hold and click and drag the left mouse button to select an entire group here. So this is not actually a group. I will talk about group later, but you know, this is a group of selection, so it's a selection set. So when I select all of these, you can see I have the same replace selection tool there. So I can replace everything with just a click, just like that. Now you can see these are not really too much randomized, so I can probably do a little bit better. Okay, let's accept this change, and then I can control click, hold control, click and drag with the left mouse button, select everything here. And well, also I can use this to focus on selection like that, so I can get closer a little bit. And then I can move here and change the size. So I can basically do a lot of operations here, just like I did in the previous video with single entities. I can do it with multiple entities. So I can scale it, I can rotate them. You can see this is doing everything as a group, and well, you can basically move it as well. Now, when you select a group, you have other options here. So if you select one single entity, it's going to give you a few options. When you select a group, it's going to give you more options. So let's first start with a single entity here. So we also have find selected object in library. This is useful to get back to the library and take a similar object. Okay, let's go back to select and again select this single tree. Also, we can select all identical objects. This is going to select all the objects really easy, well, easier than using the control click and drag with the left mouse, especially if you have all of these scattered around your scene. This is pretty fast to select all identical objects. And also you have the option to select objects in the same category. In this case, it's going to select all the nature elements, and not the other categories here. So this is pretty handy too. So you have these really useful selection tools and also the possibility to zoom into a particular object. Now, when you're finished, you can also deselect all right here and then start all over again. Now, when I select a single one, let's zoom in real quick here. I also have the possibility to randomize the position. So this is gonna like travel around. You can see it appearing and disappearing all around the place. So this is gonna change and it's gonna do a randomized position. I can also, well, let's go back and bring it back to the original